Hey everyone, my name is Josiah, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I chose to get a 2010 Camaro SS. Alright, so why did I get a 2010 Camaro? So this goes back quite a ways. If we think back to 2009, when all the muscle cars started coming back out. I know the Mustang came back out in 2005, but things didn't really start picking up again until we got to 2008, 2009, 2010, when we had the trio all back, Mustang, Challenger, Camaro. So with me and the Camaro, I remember, it's kind of funny, I'll probably put the picture of the video here, but we had the motor trend comparison test, and I remember that old one, the Camaro was king, right? But my mom, she had told me, like, my grandpa used to have a Camaro. So at the time, I was 10, 11 years old, and I was thinking to myself, man, that'd be so cool to have, a Camaro, just like grandpa had, right? And I grow up, I always loved Camaros. I'll probably put a picture in right here, like side by side with me when I was younger, and now with the one I have, I just purchased. But with the Camaro, just kind of one of those things, like when you're a child, you you see something you want, and you kind of just grow up with that goal in mind, So last fall, I basically came across a bunch of good work, and I just saved up a lot of my money, and eventually, I just went ahead and I did the thing, right? So, but why like 2010 Camaro? I had different options. Well, some people are like, oh, the Camaro, it's a heavy car, it's not really all that fast. And when people say that, I'm just like, okay, well, have you ever driven one? Have you ever been in one? So before I actually bought the car, I've been in all three: Challenger, Camaro, Mustang, and I'll be the first to say that, yeah, the interior of the Camaro, it's compared to others, it's honestly it's not the best, but you get used to it fairly quick. It's not that big a deal. I remember when I test drove it, it wasn't once you adjust the seat, you adjust the mirrors and everything, it's not that bad. But yeah, I got this Camaro simply because it was just that goal. I didn't have a poster on my wall or anything, but you could kind of give it that equivalent. I just always had the goal of getting a Camaro, and now I finally did. Now specifically 2010, right? So if you guys remember, there was a weird stage between 2012 and 2013 or 2015 with the Camaro. They messed up the taillights in 2014, and they made everything a lot thinner up front. They messed around with the steering wheel. I didn't like that all that much. But with 2010, right, we have this steering wheel. It's got Camaro. It's all special. The gauges are retro. And the 2014s, 2015s, I think actually even in 2012, actually, they started switching up the gauges. I wasn't really a huge fan. Sure, they kept the whole the piece here, but the actual gauges themselves, they changed up. I didn't really like that all that much. And then of course we've got this rally package down here, which is honestly really cool. But I got this Camaro simply just because it's something I had always wanted. And I encourage everyone, if you have that one thing that you've wanted since you were a kid, do whatever you can to just go out and make it happen. Now, I will have a few videos down the line with what I have planned to do with the car, just to kind of give some ideas, like I'm tossing around like doing heads and cam, or maybe even just dropping a new engine in it altogether, because I think it's something that nobody else on YouTube's really done, and I can't really find anything on the forums. But yeah, you know, I just worked really hard, saved up, and when I saw and I test drove it, I just couldn't walk away from it. Just one of those things that you have to do. So that's why I chose to get a 2010 Camaro SS. There will be a review coming, full review, you know, interior, exterior, under the hood and everything for you guys. And I will be getting it straight piped really soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a cold start for you guys, and then we'll see just how much louder it gets with the straight pipe here later this week. So catch you later.